Oh, hi! What's up, Casual Collab? It's Maggie, your Wednesdays. This week on Casual Collab is Rant Week. Today we're going to be talking about YouTube and its new policies on swearing and controversial topics and all of that business. The reason that I really wanted to talk about this today was because it really hits close to home for me, because I'm a person that makes videos on YouTube and makes some money from them, so I don't want to lose that money for talking about certain things. And I think some of these topics should still be monetized videos with ads playing. I don't understand why some of the new rules are the way that they are, but we're here to talk about that today. YouTube cleared up some of the policies on what can and can't be talked about on YouTube while being monetized and having ads on those videos. Hashtag YouTubeIsOverParty was trending on Twitter, #1 for a relatively long time. So I was like, what is going on? Content that is considered inappropriate for advertising. Content that is considered non-advertiser friendly includes, but is not limited to, sexually suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor, violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism, inappropriate language, including harassment, profanity, or vulgar language, promotion of drugs and regulated substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items, controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, I can't read, and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. If any of the above describes any portion of your video, then the video may not be approved for monetization. If monetization is approved, your video may not be eligible for all available ad formats. YouTube reserves the right to not monetize a video, as well as suspend monetization features on channel that repeatedly submit videos violating our policies. Okay, so that is just a lot to take in. I just think about 90% of that is just pure censorship for no good reason. I have an entire video on why controversy can be good. I will link that video in the cards up top. I'll also link it down below. I have so much to talk about right now, but I'm just gonna go through each little rule and talk about it. Let's do this. Sexually suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor. I don't understand why that's bad. It's just another form of comedy. And partial nudity, I don't think partial nudity always has to be in a bad way. I don't understand why people are so afraid of the human body. Violence, including display of serious injuries and events related to violent extremism. These channels, when they want to show an injury, I mean, maybe put like a warning at the beginning of the video. Maybe that should have to be a rule. But I don't know. I just don't see why that's a bad thing. It's just sometimes part of the story. It's a part of life. I feel like it's not going to be talked about as much, which is not good at all. We should always be talking about the news and what's going on in the world. Inappropriate language, including harassment, profanity, and vulgar language. I already know that they had a policy on harassment, which, yes, go YouTube. I think that is good, because all of these things are not hurting anybody except harassment. Profanity and vulgar language. I don't agree with that, because I mean, personally me, I'm not the type of person to swear on YouTube. It's just not how I talk, or I just don't see why they think swearing should get you unmonetized. It's just words, it's not hurting anybody, it's just a way that people talk. Promotion of any drugs, regulated substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items. I think that rule is good. I don't think we should be encouraging drugs. I'm not 100% clear on what exactly they mean by that. I don't know if that means that people telling stories about drug abuse, or if news channels telling stories that involve drugs, if they'll get unmonetized, but I guess we'll just have to see. So on that one, I'm leaning more towards go YouTube, but again, I'm not 100% sure what that means for the creators. Controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. The reason that I think that rule makes the least sense, and how I think that would just be very confusing for people, is news mostly news, also school projects, like how am I supposed to learn about World War I if you can't talk about war anymore. I mean, I have lots of videos where I express political opinions. I have a video called Feminist Makeup Tutorial. I have a video called Marriage Equality and Happiness. Like, those are just extremely positive and helpful videos in my opinion, and now they're gonna be unmonetized.
Hey guys, I'm really sorry my camera stopped recording for some reason and I didn't realize it, so I'm just gonna finish the video on my webcam right here. I think this last rule is going to affect a lot of people because it is really hard to talk and make videos without referencing current events, and I just don't agree with it at all. There's not much more to say there. I really think it is borderline taking away freedom of speech from creators that should have that basic right. But that's my opinion, and also I went to Playlist Live this past weekend where creators were talking about this at panels. These are people that are making their living off of talking about things that they're no longer gonna make money off of. Let's hear a little bit from them.
How do you plan on still talking about controversial topics with the new YouTube rules in place?
Just accept the fact that you're going to be more poor. No, I'm kidding. No, actually, I'm dead serious. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're going to feel out what these new rules mean. And unfortunately, because, you know, there's even 3 states where having sex ed isn't a requirement. So I'm like, what do I put first, my morals or my wallet? And at the end of the day, I feel like we're all going to be happier if we put our morals first. So I'm still going to talk about sex, I'm still going to educate people, and even if I do it in the most PG manner, which for the most part I think I do, see, that was YouTube getting pissed. And then I had another friend who made a video literally called, like, about Orlando, about ignorance, and it got demonetized because she said the F word.
Like, there's a new YouTube rule that says no swearing.
You don't even know how many conversations I've had about this with so many people. I don't give a shit. I mean, if I don't get paid, I don't get paid. I'm not going to change for sake of introvert, honestly. I mean, like, money's cool, but it's not.
Money's cool, but it doesn't bring happiness.
Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this week's video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts. Make sure to check out all the other videos in Casual Collab and subscribe to us. I make videos on here every Wednesday. My personal channel will also be linked down below with videos every Monday, so go subscribe to that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday with another new video.